Guys, so we are finished with our volume unit and you guys did a really good job on that. I'm wishing we could have been in the classroom and you guys could have actually built some cubes and rectangular prisms and did a little bit more volume with that, but you guys did a really good job with doing it on the computer. So our next unit we're going to do is we're going to be talking about shapes. So I have two words here. I have polygons and non-polygons. So the word polygon refers to any shape that is closed. So I'm going to be drawing a few. So for example, we know that this shape is a polygon. We know that this shape is a polygon. This would be a polygon. That would be a polygon. And the reason they're polygons is because they are a shape and they have the line segments, but it's called a closed figure. What it means by being a closed figure is it means that all the line segments meet and they're closed. So I kind of say, think of it as a fence. If you had a little cat or a little dog in here, if it's a closed figure, it couldn't get out, it couldn't escape, okay? So one thing is it has to be a closed figure. You're going to also notice that it has to have those straight lines. So it has to have those straight lines. So a non-polygon would be something like this. It's not a polygon because it's not closed. So here it's not closed. Here's another one. Not a polygon, okay? This is closed, but it's not a polygon because it's a circle. It doesn't have those straight lines. So a circle's not considered a polygon. So today we're just talking about polygons and non-polygons and knowing that they're closed figures and they have straight lines. So that's going to be the start of our big picture. So our big picture is we're going to be looking at all types of polygons and focusing in on a few. Okay? All right, well, I have to turn my page here, so give me a second. So what we're going to do when we talk about polygons is we know there are several different polygons. So polygons would be my big title, meaning all closed shape with straight lines. I know that triangles are polygons. I know that quadrilaterals are polygons. I know that pentagons and hexagons and octagons, and I can go on, are all polygons. We're going to be focusing mainly on these two right here, triangles and quadrilaterals. And so today and tomorrow your lessons are going to be on triangles because there are different types of triangles. We know that a triangle has three sides. We know a triangle has three angles. And we need to know that a triangle measures 180 degrees. So that means all of its angles equal 180 degrees. So if I did this angle plus this angle plus this angle, it's going to equal 180 degrees. That's going to be something super important to remember, okay? So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about three types of triangles, and one of them is an equilateral. One is an isosceles, and one is a scalene. So we're just going to talk about these at the moment. Whoops, did I forget that? How about that? Okay, so I'm going to flip up to my whiteboard here, and I have drawn these shapes. So if you notice the equilateral triangle, I want you to notice that how you see an A, a B, and a C. Well, what that means whenever I am labeling a triangle, I would say triangle ABC because you're going to name it triangle ABC. This one would be triangle CDE. This one would be triangle XWY. It's okay if you also want to call this triangle CBA or BCA. It's okay however you label it, but that's how we do label triangles, okay? So you'll notice at the top I have equilateral. Well, in the next video, they give an excellent demonstration of equilateral, isosceles, and scalene triangles, and they take them apart and they really give a great demonstration. So I just want to talk just a little bit about the vocabulary today, but the other video, please watch it because it will help you a lot with your work that you're going to be doing, okay? So notice how I have these little slashes here. Well, an equilateral triangle, you see the word equal. That means that all of these lines are equal, meaning I put a slash here because that line is equal to this line is equal to this line, and then all the angles are equal. They are the same. And here's that thing that I was telling you about, 180 degrees. If I have all of these angles equal 180 degrees put together, if I divide them by 3, I can see that this angle is 60 degrees, this angle is 60 degrees, and this angle is 60 degrees. So that would be an equilateral triangle. All angles and sides are equal. Another word, this is kind of a tough word to say, is isosceles. Isosceles means this. Notice I have one mark here and one mark here, and then I have 2 marks down here. Well, an isosceles triangle means that this side is equal to this side, but this side is not. So you're going to find that you're going to have 2 sides that are equal, and guess what? You're going to have 2 angles that are equal. So in an isosceles, think of the word 2. 2 sides are equal and 2 angles are equal, okay? And then we get down to the scalene triangle, which just has a mind of its own. And in a scalene triangle, nothing is equal. So this line is not equal to this line or this line. None of them are equal and none of their angles are equal. But still, their angles, if I add them up, would equal 180. So that's what a scalene triangle is today, okay? So when you're looking at these today and you're learning about it, just remember these are types of triangles, and we're going to be learning 6 triangles. We're going to start with these 3 today. And I'm going to go ahead and I have them down here. So these are the ones that we're going to be focusing on today. Is an equilateral, all sides and angles are equal. Isosceles, 2 sides and 2 angles are equal. Scalene, none of the sides or angles are equal. But they all have 3 sides, they all have 3 angles, and all of their angles put together do equal 180. Okay? All right. Have a good day. Make sure you're watching these videos.